Yeah. See, now people like to talk, I don't really like to hear them. See these dudes snaking, that's why I don't get near them. This rapper's in my blood, I don't even need a serum. Hometown kids, so you hear the city cheering. Lately I've been going off, think I'm killing now, man, just wait till this my job. I'm trying to PC sauce.
Well, welcome to our little show.
Welcome.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, thank you.
I'm really excited about it.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're pretty stoked.
Okay. Well, can we talk about anything?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead and introduce yourselves first.
My name is Shan. I don't really have a lot to say about myself. I'm just this crazy, wild woman that has no filter.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah, no.
I'm Karina. Sidekick.
And
Sidekick to your crazy.
yeah. And we have a podcast called Not So Secret Lives, and we talk a lot about dating and sex and relationships and life and honestly just whatever we want to.
We just shoot the shit most of the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes we have topics that we try to stay on and it never stays. We always go off base.
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's funny because people are like, how much research do you do when you have a guest on? Zero.
None.
I just want to have a casual conversation. That's all it really is.
Yes.
So any inspiring content creators, just jump on camera and start doing shit.
Yeah.
That's really what it's all about.
I
agree.
Yeah. Our first episode that we ever recorded, we tried to have it super structured, and we had this we had an outline, and we were like, we're gonna do this and this, and we listened back to it, and we were like, that's fucking garbage. It was. I am.
You're good.
I'm gonna just.
It seemed very not scripted, but it just didn't feel natural.
It did
or
not
flow at
Yeah.
all. And
I am a robot.
yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, though.
And we're just like, you know what? Let's just be us. And
Yeah.
I thought it went great.
It did for sure. It definitely went a lot better once we were just like, fuck it. We have topics most of the time that we will talk about, but we always just kind of segue off into fucking whatever land.
I like the vernacular. We just segue.
Yeah.
We do. We say, even sometimes we're like, oh my gosh, we're so off base. And she's like, fuck it. It's fine.
This is our podcast. We'll do whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah.
Just roll it. I'm gonna fucking freestyle it.
Yeah, for real. That's our.
That is what we do.
Yeah.
So how did you guys get together? Like how long have you been friends?
We've been really close friends for 4 years ish.
We met through mutual friends a while ago, 7 years ago, I think, the first time.
Mm-hmm.
And then after...
Now your mutual friends aren't friends anymore, and you
they're
two.
not, actually.
No.
It's usually how it
They're
goes.
not.
Yeah, that's a wild story, but
I know. We got closer after a book club night, and it was 4 of us, and the other 2 kind of fell off, and we became super, super close. I ended up moving closer to her, which made us even closer. And one night, we were just like, we're fucking funny. Well, you said that.
Yeah, it's always been a thought in my mind to do a podcast. I always kind of wanted to, and we were seriously just sitting there one night, and I had my phone, and I just hit record on this little voice recorder thing I have on my phone, and I was like, let's fucking do a podcast. And that was it, literally.
That's how it started.
Yeah, we got $30 microphones, and we set them up and paid for Podcastle, and we were like, fuck it, let's do this.
Yeah.
See, I always have these wild I always have a wild hair at my ass. I want to try something new.
Yeah,
That's her,
me, for sure.
And I remember one day I was at work, and the guy that does our editing, he was, sitting next to me, and I just turned and looked at him. I was like, I want to start a podcast. And he just flips his head around. He's like, about what? I was like, I don't know. I haven't got that far
I
yet.
have no idea.
But I know I want to start one.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, well, do you want me part of it? And I was like, do you want to be on audio, or, because we'll start the audio first. And he's like, yeah, I don't care. He's like, I just want to do the editing. I was like, perfect.
That's so lucky.
And so
Seriously.
he came from back when, playing video games and streaming them online was like a thing.
Oh, my kids still watch those.
Yeah. And so he got in on the ground floor, but his mom's like, you need to go to high school. You need to graduate.
Yeah.
So he's like, fine, Mom. I'll go to high school. but he was part of like this elite team that ended up taking off and making a ton of money.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
And then like later on down the line, his mom's like, why didn't you ever do that? He's like, fuck you. Like, are you fucking serious right now?
Told me to go to high school.
Are you joking me right now?
He fist fucking me right now?
Seriously.
Oh my God.
And then, yeah, like we kind of went through the backstory of how me and Lee got together. And then Lee had a brilliant idea of kind of changing up the format of how we do the podcast.
Yeah.
I was like, well, I need to add a co-host. I have to.
Yeah.
So I jumped online and I'm like, doing auditions for a co-host. And then she responded and she's like, I'm the only one that can do this. And I immediately fucking called her. I was like, are you serious about this? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, hired. I can't pay you anything, but you're hired.
0 benefits, but you are hired.
So that's how we got Shay. And then Shay and I have always had like a pretty good relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And some of our like conversations prior to doing like any podcasting, it was like we have some of the funniest conversations. And I was like, this is going to be so good because she always brings out like the funny part of me.
That's so awesome.
So like when we had her on like the first go around, I mean, we were singing.
We usually start out singing.
Yeah.
I love that for you guys.
I love it.
Like
That is me.
So there's a short on our on all of our platforms that she wants to do a Christmas song. I'm like, we're not doing a Christmas song.
Oh, you guys should totally do a Christmas song.
So she's like, no, we really are going to do a Christmas song. And
Hell
she starts
yeah.
singing, and I'm like, what? And she's like, rum pum pum pum. And I just start laughing my ass off. And she's like, you come in, and then Lee comes in. Like, and that's literally like, once like that ice is broken between us, it's just game on.
Oh,
yeah.
totally.
Love that.
So
Yeah.
we
That's
just
amazing.
wild out and have a good time, and
We have many stories
a lot.
with the years of friendship.
Yes.
Some wild nights.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah,
those
I
are the
bet.
best.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
They're the best and they're the funniest and they never get old.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Ever.
Never.
She's like one of the only girls where I'm like, let's go out to dinner. And we're like, okay. And we go out to dinner. And I'm like, let's go to a strip club. And she's like, let's go.
Yes, queen.
I love that.
Wasn't it the first night we hung out? Was
Yep.
a strip club night.
Yep.
That's amazing.
And I was like, he's so cool.
I love him.
Yeah.
Back when I had like a 3 Series Beamer.
Oh,
was
and
like,
I thought it was so cool.
I was like one of
leather
those.
seats. Yeah.
She's like getting into it. She's
Yeah, I
like,
was
oh
like,
my God,
oh
this
my
is
gosh.
amazing.
Only if you knew, wasn't the night or wasn't the day after, but it was one of my, because I used to go out drinking a lot.
Yeah.
And so it was one of the other nights where I went out drinking and then I woke up the next day. And like when you were drinking as much as I was, hangovers aren't a thing.
Yep. Yep.
And so I was like, I'm going to go hiking. And then I'm in the car trying to get up Cottonwood Canyon and, stomach's rumbling and
Yep.
let one off. And I'm like, oh, we're going home.
I'm just kidding.
That was it.
Psych.
We're not going hiking on this one. We're going to put that in the bag for another day.
Oh my God, I love that.
And I had like the oyster seat. So I'm like, oh, this is so bad.
You're like,
Oh, I
this
know.
is
I was like,
not
what does he do? He makes so much money.
It's a $28,000 car.
Yeah, I was like, this is sick.
immediately like we definitely need to be friends
Oh,
all the time,
totally.
100%.
And at the strip club, he's like pulling out a bunch of wands. Like he had a wad, and I was like, ugh, we're so friends.
Oh my God, I love this for me right now.
And then like the next day, I'm all, do you guys have all those ones? And they're like laughing. And her and her sister went and bought breakfast burritos. I'm like, so I not only paid for drinks and the strippers, but your fucking breakfast the next day.
That's my kind of friends.
And then literally since that day forward, I can't get rid of her and her sister. So
Yeah.
I
Oh, I
mean,
love
Yeah.
that. How long have you guys been friends?
God, 10 years?
Over 10 years.
Yeah.
Wow. That is a long time.
Yeah.
Back when my
that's really
tits were like really high and
oh fucking hell. Yeah,
Before
I remember
kids?
those days.
Yeah.
For kids, yeah.
I didn't have tits back then. I got them now. So we're good.
It's so hot though.
Implants
Is it?
were removed.
Oh yeah, I love that for you.
You like dad bods, huh?
Yeah, I do.
She does.
those are cute. That was cute.
Are they?
I like them now.
Yeah.
I get like,
Yeah.
get ready to jump in the shower and I do a quick turn. I'm like, ugh.
I thought you were gonna say you checked yourself out.
No, hell no. I run from that shit.
I'm sorry.
I think bellies are cute on guys. I'm weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's all about it.
I like dad bods. Karina
I
like
say that I do, but then all of the guys that I match with on dating apps have like these bodies of freaking steal. And I'm like, why do
She
you like
gets
me?
like the Greek gods.
The tall,
you
dark,
do.
and handsomes.
Oh yeah.
I can
Yeah.
see
Oh
that.
yeah.
Yeah, tall, dark, handsome.
And
But they never work out, huh?
They don't. So I need a good dad. I just need to put that aside.
Come over to the dad bod side. So much more warm.
come to the dark,
The
dad
dark
bod
side.
Right.
Hairy dad bod.
Yeah.
Check.
I
really
love this.
I really need to. I need to stop. It's just not working.
They're just like so drawn to you. I mean, look at you. You're a fucking goddess.
You're so sweet.
I get the guy that I'm going out with tonight is
Job of the Hutt.
no.
Yeah, I want to hear about
No.
He's really
He's
cute,
a
and he has
personal trainer.
he has a really great body.
He's got
And
an
she's like,
amazing
I don't know
body.
what to do with this.
No.
I'm like, love it.
Yeah,
just
after our
love that
first-
body.
Girl, jump up on that saddle and ride that.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, and he's really tall too, which is great because I'm a tall
Yeah.
woman. And after our first date, we were making out by my car, and I was like feeling his pecs and his
Oh,
arms as we're
yeah.
making out, and I'm trying to focus on kissing, but I'm like, why is this so hard? Like, why? I'm not used to this.
I want this off.
I'm gonna rip a Theo Von joke off right now, but you know you're doing that, getting your girl boner, and he's sitting
Yeah.
there playing his joystick with you.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
By the time you're done, you're like, "Will you marry me?"
yeah. It was confusing.
So is this date number 2?
This is for her,
Yeah.
yeah. Date number 2.
And we've been talking for a while, but like I am the busiest person I know. And so I just like haven't made time for him.
You
And
guys have rescheduled a bunch.
we've rescheduled a shit ton, but he's like so fucking excited to hang out. And I'm like, I want
That's
this
cute.
for me.
Yeah, it's endearing. It's really,
cute.
really cute of him, and
Yeah.
I'm excited for this date for you.
Excited or jealous?
Oh no, I'm very excited for her.
We don't
do
we don't
the
do
jealousy
that.
thing
No.
at all. No, like very much.
Yeah.
Like we could have plans, and I could be like, "Hey, you still coming over?" And she's like, "I just don't feel like it." I'm like, "Cool." I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll see you tomorrow. Or like we know that we're both dating. We check in with each other to make sure we're not matching with the same guy.
Oh my gosh.
Which has
that's a big
happened
one.
before, and we're like,
Yes.
okay, now neither one of us are going to talk to you because
No, you
we don't
both
do that.
go on the date, and then you let him pick one.
No.
Why would we let him pick?
No.
That's true.
No,
That's
no.
true.
But like we had the therapist on our show a few days ago, and she's just like watching us and like listening to us talk to each other. And she was like, I just want you guys to know that you have a very rare friendship. She's like, you do not come across friendships like this. Like this is incredibly rare. And we were like, bitch, we know.
We do know.
Yeah, it's hard to get two women to like in the same, like especially for us, like in the dating scene who are going through the same thing and not have that jealousy and not have that like competition for sure. And we are just always like each other's biggest fan, and we're always like, I'm gonna water you and you water me, and it's just amazing.
Yeah.
I just love you so much.
I love you.
And then Shan's like, I'm gonna get water tonight.
Oh,
And
yeah.
fuck yeah, I'm glad. I've been on a dry spell. I am going to get watered
We were
tonight
just
for sure.
talking about it. You're like, you know how like when you're hungry and you just like forget to eat and then you're not hungry anymore. She's like, that's how I'm with sex right now. I'm like, well, you're gonna get laid this weekend. So
I am always
know.
hungry.
Oh, that is my whole existence.
Thirsty Shay. I know why you wore pants today.
Oh my god, I love.
Do you really only go to the bathroom every 5 minutes, or are you doing something else?
I mean, it's a secret she may or may not
Licking
tell.
my bean.
Playing that dirty DJ.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
that's
Well, I'm super jealous if you can flick the bean and actually have it work for you.
I can't.
No, I know.
I can't get myself
We're not.
off.
Mm-mm.
We've talked about
Which
this
is why
before.
we love sex so much.
Yeah, it has to be like, I need a body.
Yeah. I need a
somebody to
warm
be
body
doing
and a
something to me.
big dick.
So yesterday,
So, anyways.
no, I have a story really.
Oh my
Oh,
god, I'm so
let's hear it.
excited.
Oh yes.
Okay, so I'm recently married, right? I was single for a long time. I did the whole dating thing.
Oh my god. I can't wait to have you guys on.
Yeah, so we're having a midday quickie.
Oh, love that.
The boys come home from school. We can hear them, and he's like, they're going to come in. I'm like, no. We're fine.
Fucking finish.
Don't stop.
Yeah, so it's doggy style.
Oh,
right?
it's
Flips
the
around, and I'm just in the zone. I'm like, this is the best thing ever.
This is my moment.
Yeah. Luca, my 7-year-old, walks in and he goes, "Is this milk expired?"
Oh my god!
Oh no.
Yeah, so I flop on my stomach, and then Hayden like pulls the blanket over, and I'm all, "Mommy's getting a massage."
Internally.
Yeah, and Luca goes, "With his pants off." Yeah,
Oh my gosh. Kids are so smart.
Oh my god.
Kids
I know.
are so
7.
freaking smart.
I know.
amazing.
So then I had to do the talk after. I'm all, "Hey, buddy."
Oh.
When the door shut, do a little courtesy knock, bud.
There's a sock on the door.
When the beds are rocking, don't come a knocking.
Exactly. Oh man.
Oh my gosh. So
The milk expired.
He's holding the
kids.
jug.
Yeah. Oh my
I
god.
flapped
Milkman's
I went
in.
on my stomach so fast. I was like,
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
"Good God."
That's
That-
like a big fear as a mom for sure.
Oh yeah.
Getting walked in on.
Seeing this.
Some dude's drilling you. You're like, oh God, we
Yeah.
gotta go to
Which is-
counseling.
This is why I don't bring men around.
Yeah,
when
this
have my
I
kids.
do not bring men around when
No.
my kids are home. I do not risk
No.
that at all.
Hell no.
For many reasons.
Yeah. That would be.
It is only when
I think
I'm
I would
scarred.
be more
I'm forever
traumatized. Yeah.
scarred,
Yeah.
Yeah. I would be more traumatized, I feel.
I
I
remember.
remember walking in on my mom.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, and her-
D?
Yeah.
Oh
I
man.
still have. I'm scarred.
Is that the legend
Oh
of?
my
Is that the legend of Black Hawk Down?
Listening to the black.
So, what about you? Are you married? Do you have a girlfriend? I don't even know.
I am single.
You're single. Single.
I got out of a little. I wouldn't even like. This is what I hate about dating.
Okay, tell me everything because I hate everything about
Dating
it.
sucks.
So-
It blows.
it's exhausting.
Like, when do you label a relationship a relationship?
when you have
After you have a conversation.
Yeah.
Okay, I never had this conversation. Next thing I know, I'm meeting her parents, and she's like, "Yeah, this is my boyfriend." I was like,
You're like, I'm sorry, who? You're looking around. You're like, where's this boy?
and it didn't like freak me out. Like it felt natural, you know.
Yeah. Well, that's
thi-
good.
But then, like, a few months down the road, you know, I can, like, I think I have this cool ability where I can feel people pull away,
Oh,
Me.
and I can sense it before they actually like start thinking it, because like
Yep.
texting patterns are different and
Yeah.
the calls are
Yes.
different,
Yeah.
and like you ask them out and they're like, no, I can't, and then it turns into like 3 or 4 times, and you're just like, okay, something's up.
It's an energy
Yeah.
shift for
Yeah.
sure.
And like I would try like hell to get her to tell me what was going on, and to this day I don't know. She just said, I just need space, and then she just went gone.
that was it.
That was it.
How long were you guys dating for?
Like 3 or 4 months.
It was a shorty.
It was.
And I
Like,
was like,
in the
"Let's
dating world, I
blast
mean,
her."
that's like in the modern dating world, that's like fucking 10 years. So,
I know.
True, that's
I
true.
was almost married.
Yeah. You are. I tell Shannon all the time, I feel like at that 3-month mark, it's usually when people show you their ass. Like,
oh, for sure.
none of my dating relationships since my last long-term one has lasted longer than 3 months. Ever.
Yeah, it's
Something always
crazy.
happens either with me or with them or like with both of us. And yeah.
I know Shay's like, let's fucking plaster her, and I'm like,
Oh yeah, I was like, let's blast her. She.
Oh,
her
it's-
friend? Mm.
Well, yeah, and ghosting
It's
after that
hard
long,
not
like
to.
that's disrespectful. I feel like you should have,
Especially with like no reason. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
right. But the
Yeah.
crazy thing is like, so we used to like text,
Mm-hmm.
actual text messages.
Mm-hmm.
When I knew something was wrong is when it jumped to Snapchat, because
Ew.
because they auto delete, you know.
Oh.
And so I was like, this is so weird. So then I would jump back to text, and like it'd be text for a while, and then it would go back to Snapchat.
Weird.
But the oddest thing is, like, and I don't hold anything against her. I'm like, you know, if I'm not your cup of tea, and I'm not a lot of people's cup of tea, but
Oh, same, babe.
so like I'm good with that.
Yeah. Oh, same.
But it's like, why do you still text me?
Yeah.
That's what I don't
She
understand.
got to keep you on the line.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
done this to many a man.
I know,
That
but
is exactly right.
I know, but like
And men do it to women.
but I'm not that type where I'm like, okay, like I'm just gonna wait around until you
Okay, so-
decide.
So wait, she's still texting you?
Yeah.
Like randomly?
Yeah,
What?
yeah,
She's
Okay.
gonna watch.
Fuck
She's
that
a-
shit.
it's fine.
She's yeah, she likes our show.
I'm not gonna.
Of course she does.
I'm not gonna mention her by name because I don't want to do that.
Oh, that's fine. We all do nicknames
Yeah, we do
anyway.
nicknames for
Yeah.
everybody.
but
That's not cool.
No, but I'm not emotionally involved anymore. So it's not like I read her text. I'm like, oh, what could be, could be.
Right. How long ago was this?
I think it was like June or July,
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean,
something like that.
but once you hit that point with somebody where you're going strong, and then all of a sudden they're like, okay, no, you're sad for a second, and then you're just like, okay, fuck this, I don't want this.
I wasn't like, that's the thing is for me to develop feelings, it's like I have to be in a relationship a lot longer.
Yeah.
Same like for you were just saying like 3 months. There's always like some expiration on it, so it's like I want to give my all, but like if I'm not receiving the all from the other end, then we're gonna play that game.
Match energy. That's what I always say.
Yeah.
Right.
Like if you're not matching the energy that I'm giving out, and I'm like having to put more effort than you are, like I'm gonna stop that right now.
The
Yeah.
modern
Not gonna
dating
do it.
world is just so fucked right now because like it's so easy to just like move on to the next
totally.
with like dating
Yeah.
apps, and unless someone gets that spark, like immediately it's like, okay, I'm moving on to the next. Like nobody's giving anybody a chance. I am fucking guilty of it.
Yeah.
I am too.
And
I think we all are.
but I mean, it was like so much. I miss dating, like going
the
out into the
bars.
wild and
Yeah, I know.
and like meeting people. But I do that. I like if I see an attractive dude and Karina and I are out somewhere, I will walk up to them and I'll be like, "Hey, are you single?"
Good for you.
She
Hell
does.
yeah.
She's very bold in that way.
I
and I
am.
am not. I'm
See, I
like,
try to do the
I'm like, let's bring it back.
will you go tell that guy that I think he's cute?
Oh, for sure. She's literally
I've done it.
We went to the Westerner and she was like, "Oh my God, that guy's so cute." And I was like, "Go talk to him." And she was like, "I don't want to. Will you ask him?"
Like we're in
You ask him for
elementary.
me?
Oh my god.
Oh, hey, my friend over there.
Oh, for real.
And she did. She did it for me. And she is. I'm like, wing woman
She's
over
just
here.
over in the background, like waving.
It's me that you. I like you.
Feel like you have a drink.
She's all classy, just like.
You got like lipstick all over your teeth. You're like,
Oh my god, that would be the best. Actually, be like, hey, stud.
What's up, handsome? Hey there, sailor.
he's like, I think you missed your lips.
And we know how to have a good time too.
Oh.
And so we get fucking plastered. There is like no in between. We're either not drinking or we are fucked up.
Yeah, I think once I get to that point too in the night, like I do get a little bit more bold.
Oh,
What
for
was that?
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was that night that we were out with your one guy friend? Anyway, we went out dancing one night. And we were with a group of guys, and one of the guys kind of liked me, and I was like, yeah, whatever. I did make out. Did I make
But
out
it was
with him?
so funny because she was like making out with him all night, but then she would see something more shiny and she would be like, "Hey there, handsome." Like start making out with him. And then she would see something more shiny and she would be like, "Hey there, stud."
It's like I have ADD, and I'm like, no one can see me making out with you right now because, like, in my head, he's not watching me.
As they're like in the middle of the dance floor and the dude that she had been making out with all night is like literally staring daggers through her.
Next thing you know, there's like a gang formed, and they're just looking at you.
All of them. And I'm just like in the background, like, you fucking say one word to her and I will kill you.
They're like,
Let her live her life.
they're like, we're gonna jump this bitch.
Oh my god, I'm a make out whore when I get drunk though. Like if I'm in the right
God,
situation,
yeah.
I'm like, I just want to make out with everybody. It's so much fun.
And I'm just like, let's go into the bathroom and fuck really quick.
She's a bathroom fucker. Like the amount of time she's like, and then we went to the bathroom and fucked. I'm like, what the fuck is happening right now?
It's okay, but it's not with like random dudes unless I'm really feeling it. But it's usually like with a significant other or somebody that I've been dating or talking to. And I'm like, bathroom?
Yeah.
I like that.
That is
Oh,
cool.
it
I
is.
like that.
I am a public person.
She likes the public sex and like the idea of being caught, and it's,
Yeah.
I do too, but not as much as you
Great.
do.
You just like to be beat to death.
Karina's
I
just
do.
like, don't look at me, I'm hideous.
Stop it. Don't look at me. I'm gross. Whatever. She's such a fucking goddess. She just likes, she's into pain.
Yeah.
Oh, you're like the throat choke?
Oh,
They both love it.
more.
I listen. They
Yeah.
both love it.
we're down with that.
I did a little research.
I love that
Yeah.
for us.
I had
No.
one guy that I was
She-
dating for a little bit, and like I was telling her, I'm like, this is like my wet dream, like finally, because I like to be spanked, but most men are like, I'm like, no, like you can go harder than that. And then I meet this guy and I tell him, I'm like, this is what I like, and he's like, oh, really? And I was like, and I brought my whip. And he's like, okay.
Hers is like whips and paddles and fucking.
I had
She was so bruised the
I-
next day.
Yeah.
And like 2 days later, she showed me her whole ass is fucking black and blue.
It was black and blue, and
And
I
I-
loved it so much. I took a picture. I'm like, look at my ass.
It was like a fucking trophy. Yes.
It was very much.
We went out to lunch and I like had a fucking coming to Jesus with her because I was like, are you okay? Like, do you
have a
actually
hotline number? You're all signing
She was worried. She's like, you have to give me a sign here.
No, seriously,
Like, do you really like it? I was like,
Yeah.
I love it so much.
I was like, are you okay?
like 7 Shades of Grey type shit. Like
Yeah.
Oh.
wild.
Like not as
Shan's like, blink twice if you're okay.
yeah.
I did.
She
I
did.
said that to her.
did. She did.
Did you blink?
I was like, I'm fine. I promise. I mean, there are people out there that like
she loves
even
it.
more than I do. I feel like it's a soft.
You need to get in like groups.
I've heard of the groups and like they're more than what I can handle.
Oh, okay.
Definitely. So
Are they?
it is. I
I like a good spanking, but I feel like okay. So we were at my house and we were getting ready to go out, and we just like walk around each other naked, and like I had I think a bra and panties on, and there was a hairbrush on my bed, and I was like, I want you to paddle my ass like how hard you like it, and she did just like a little bit, and I was like, oh, that's actually not that bad, and then she was like, that's not like how, and I was like, well, do it like how you would do it.
I'm scared.
And yeah, and she did it, and I was like, "Oh fuck, that's got some bite to it!" Like, goddamn.
Yep. So imagine that over and over and over again.
over and
Yeah.
over, and I'm like, I can't.
See, I got choked the first time. It was years ago, but I was like, help!
No, never mind. I don't like that.
It's like IDTV. I'm dying.
Oh my god.
As a guy, like if a girl's like choke me, I'd be like, am I gonna catch a case here? Like what the fuck is going on?
Okay, there's a good
Both
balance
hands
though.
Or like,
Yeah,
There is a good balance.
he's all. I don't.
I'm like sideways or front ways, one hand, two hands.
well, the thing
There's
about
a good balance though.
There
There's
is.
like
Yeah.
a good
you can have
like.
a
There's a
deeper
man.
orgasm, supposedly.
Oh,
you can,
Yeah.
You
especially
can.
for men.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Men. Have you choked a man before?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't.
I'm like,
Ooh.
bring it in, bitch.
Are you almost coming?
He's like,
Are you almost done?
he's like tapping out, and I'm like, no.
We call that the Homer Simpson.
Try it.
No, but men, I think it's more of like they do it themselves. Like they choke themselves, right? And
I've
it's
heard
like that release
Sean,
of.
do they?
Oh.
I'd never choked myself, never been choked.
Tonight.
You're married.
No, not me.
Are you talking to me? Sorry, baby, I have a date.
Come here, Karina. Choke.
I've never done it before. I would like to try. Yeah, we can do it.
I am definitely more
I'll let
dominant.
you choke me off camera.
No, we have to do it right now. She's gonna straddle your lap.
Okay, come here.
She's gonna just. It'll be a new experience for
Let's do it.
everyone. Oh my
Let's
god,
do it.
yes.
This is really happening.
This really
My
happened.
hands are sweaty. Hold on. Oh, I'm nervous.
You
Oh, I
can't
love
sweaty
this.
hands.
I like
But you know how what they say, like you have to like choke them in the right way.
I don't know. Let's see it, Karina.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
I've never done it.
That's why he's never been choked. You've never done it. This is a whole new experience for you guys.
Are you gonna get a boner?
You got to
Sean?
straddle him.
Maybe. I can't.
Skirt on.
It's fine.
We've all seen your ass, babe.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I did not expect this.
This is amazing. You gotta get in there. Give
Oh.
some pressure.
What has our show become?
Oh
Well,
my god.
Yeah.
How do you feel
how'd
about
that
that?
feel?
what are you doing
I mean,
later
she's
tonight?
gorgeous. So.
You do have a good ass.
Oh,
Oh,
thank you.
it's-
Was my ass
she's
hanging
just-
out?
No,
Okay.
no. It just looked fantastic,
Okay.
babe.
There is a thing you guys need to sign after the show that I own all the content. So
That was good. I'm so proud of you, babe.
Oh, yeah.
My little
like-
sub.
I know. I've never been in the dominant position.
So fucking hot and bothered right now.
You're a little red. I love that for
I'm
you.
a little red too, I think.
Am I next?
I'm all strap up, baby.
I'll come over to you, Shay.
She's like, let me peg you.
Joking
Yes.
everybody.
How was that?
Yeah, tell us about your experience.
Yeah.
Oh, my list of emotions right now.
Yeah.
Well, at first I was like,
I think I just looked to see if you had a boner, but
did too.
I did a glance. Now I know what women or men feel like.
honey, it's the winter. This guy's up.
It is internal.
He's keeping
You have
warm.
to take a potty break.
Might be 15
Yeah.
minutes. 5 if she comes with me. Maybe 2, depends.
With Karina, 30 seconds.
If she chokes anything like that, it would be 1 minute.
Oh my God.
Okay, list of emotions.
Oh,
what are you
man.
feeling right
well,
now?
I didn't know that I was going to get straddled. So when that happened, I was like, damn.
He's like grabbing the hips. He's like,
And then
did.
I did.
I know, I saw. It was amazing.
And then, you know, like the hands went on the throat. And at first I was like, ugh.
And then you liked it.
And then she started moving her hips, and you're like, okay, fuck.
then I liked it.
Yeah.
See, don't bash it until you try it.
I was
man.
never going to bash that. I just never experienced it.
Yeah.
It's hot.
Oh, God, you telling me.
He's like still trying to cool down over there. He's like sweating.
Oh my god.
I mean, what about hair pulling? Are you into that too?
I'm into
I
the
am,
hair
yeah.
pulling, especially
If
like
they do it the right way, though.
yeah.
You
What
have
is
to,
the right way, though?
because
Like
you
a
can't
chunk.
just grab like a little.
You have to like
piece. You
wrap
have to
your hand
grab
and like
all of it. Yeah.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you do a little piece, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Like
not
I
a
feel like
fan.
I'm in a high school fight right now.
Yeah.
yes.
It's like you're a horse and you got the bit in your mouth.
Yeah.
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 I can't turn, damn it.
Seriously.
Like your baby's grabbing your hair. You're like, that's weird.
Yeah. Yeah. So they have to know, like,
They have to know how to
thumb
do it.
under by the neck and then up and around and grab it.
And it's usually like doggy style.
Oh,
when
yeah.
it's happening.
Fuck yeah.
Pulling
And then
back, yeah.
spanking the ass, and it's just fucking hot.
Jesus Christ.
Love it.
Yeah. This is how Karina and I talk like on a fucking daily basis.
Yeah. Well, we always check in with each other after dates or
Oh, yeah.
anything. And so we warn the men that we date. I'm like, I have a best friend. She knows everything. She knows everything about you. So sorry.
Yeah.
But we always download, and usually it's sexual. I'm
Yeah.
like, and he did this to me.
Yeah.
Are you going to get it on tonight?
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah. We've been talking about it.
She
like,
would
I'm
not be
so
driving that
excited.
far if she was not getting it on.
Wait, how
no.
far are you
Yeah.
driving?
North Ogden.
Ooh, he needs to come to you.
So he was going to, and then I was just like,
And then we have the podcast.
yeah, I was like, I'm already going to kind of be like out, and like, if you come to my house, you might want to actually stay later tomorrow, and like, I'm going to feel really bad if I kick you out. So I'll just go to your house, and then I can leave whenever the fuck I want.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I hate when they stay too long. You're all,
Yeah.
get the fuck out.
Yeah.
When
And
they're lingering.
Yeah, and I actually kind of like him, so I wouldn't want to be a bitch and be like, okay, you need to leave. Because with other dudes that come to hook up and they're like, let's lay in bed and cuddle. And I'm like, you
Ew,
gotta
I
fucking
know.
go. I'm like standing up, getting dressed, and I'm like, hey,
She's the
see you
queen.
later.
She is the queen.
I'll even
of
pretend
that.
like I had to go somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Drive around the block. Like,
Oh,
get
yeah.
the fuck out.
You're
Yeah.
like, is
I
that
need to
the
get in the
bat
tub.
call?
Yes.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
I've had people tell me that I'm like fucking mean and ruthless, but I'm like, you knew what this was.
That's
like,
how I
why?
get too. I
Why
get
are
mean.
you? What are you? What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Or they'll be like, round 3 in the morning. I'm like, no.
No.
Like, I'm good.
Oh,
Not after my son
See?
came in with spoiled milk.
Oh.
Oh my god.
I love a good like if.
Morning? You like
Oh, I
morning?
love
Oh,
the morning. I love the middle of the
mornings.
night. I love
Middle of the
love-
night's best.
It is because you're almost like
Yes.
picturing someone else too. Like unless you're really into the person that you're with.
Well, you're
But
kind
you're
of
like-
delirious at that point too.
Oh, for sure.
Like
Like
wakes you
Brad
up a bit.
Pitt. Oh my
So
God.
good.
Brad Pitt. I don't know.
I love the morning.
Ryan Reynolds.
I have my friends with benefits, and we were supposed to like meet up on a Sunday or something. But Saturday morning happened, and I woke up and I was like, oh my god, really hot and bothered right now. I text him, I'm like, hey. He's like, well, I was on my way to the gym. I'm like, come here first, and then you can go to the gym. And he's like, okay.
Get your pre-workout in.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah.
You do have the gym boys.
It's fun. Oh yeah.
I do. Oh,
Oh,
my god,
yeah.
this man is like,
He's gorgeous.
he's gorgeous.
So
Yeah.
why doesn't it progress to something more?
Yeah.
That's what it was from the beginning. like on
Oh,
his
you just
Oh, you
Yeah,
guys like
on
laid
his-
down at how it
yeah,
was
on his
initially?
profile. Like it was like in the summertime, and we were just like having fun dating. Like didn't really want anything super serious, and I ran across his profile, and it pretty much said it on there. Like he can't commit to anything right now. He
Well,
just
good
kind of
for
wants a
him.
friends
Yeah.
with benefits, and I'm like, you're freaking hot. I'm gonna shoot my chance here.
shoot
And-
my load.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
shoot my shot.
Well, and it's funny though, because like the first time he came over, like he sat there and like we talked for a little bit, and I was like,
You want to just fuck?
like when are we gonna fuck? And then we did. I'm like, okay, like I have to go to my friend's house, and he's like, oh. I was like, well, you knew what this was, and he's like, well, we can be human about it. I'm like, yeah, but like I have stuff to do.
Yeah.
And ever since then, like us having that conversation, it really is I hate to say
Transactional.
but it
Yeah.
is transactional. And
Mm-hmm.
Neither one of you have got feelings?
no, he's a really nice guy, really sweet dude, but like, no.
Walks in with a pan.
But I think
you
we,
want breakfast?
for real, and she's like, "What the fuck are you
Get
doing?"
out of here.
Like,
I think at this point in dating for us, like once we, like if we're super attracted to someone, we want to have sex with them. It is like we don't get feelings from having sex with people. We more just like know from like a first interaction if it's going to go one way or another,
Yeah.
or just like from talking to them.
So what would cause you to date someone to actually get into a relationship? Like what would they need to bring to the table?
Something different, huh?
Fucking so much.
Yeah.
Like, we've been in the dating game for so long, and we have like unrealistic expectations, I feel, of men these days. Like for me, I'm super tall. I love to wear high heels. Height is super important to me. I really like to date really tall dudes, but then they have to be really tall, but then they have to have their shit together, and they have to have a good career, and they have to have a house, and they have to like own their car, and like if they're parents, they have to be really good dads, and they have to be a gentleman, and they have to like treat me like a princess. You know, the list just goes on
on
and
the credit
no, seriously,
score,
yeah,
man.
yeah. Like the list goes on, and like I hate to be that way, but I'm 41
No,
years
you
old.
should be that way.
Yeah, I think it's good to be
Yeah.
picky like that, and it's what we deserve. And I feel like so many women just
Settle.
settle for the
settle.
bare
Yeah.
minimum, and
Yeah.
that's a lot of the reason why we're single. Is like I'm not going to settle for the bare minimum anymore. I've already
Right.
done that a
Yeah.
couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't work out, so I'm either going to have like everything that I would like
Or nothing.
or nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am perfectly fine being single.
Yeah. Were
Yeah.
you guys married?
I was not married. I was in 2 long-term relationships. I had a 9-year relationship and then a 6.5-year relationship where I had my 2 kids with him.
I have been married twice. I was with both of them for 10 years each.
Oh, wow. Well, no wonder then.
I got a
Be the
10-year.
way you are, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, and so that was the thing, is like I felt the guys that I was married to at the time, like they were good guys. Like there was, you know, things that obviously didn't work out for us, but like after getting out of those relationships and like realizing how much I had changed myself as a person to conform to what they wanted
Wanted.
me to be.
Yeah.
That
Mhm. When you lose your identity, it gets scary.
and I
Yep.
did both times.
Yeah.
And, you know, it wasn't anything on them. It was more that I wanted to be like this person for them that I just absolutely was not.
Yeah.
And so now, after being out of that, I've been single for 3 years, and I've had a relationship in between that was kind of off and on, but just like knowing exactly who I am now, and like being this person of like, I know exactly what I want. I know exactly who I am. I'm never going to be in a situation where I'm going to change myself ever again. Like compromise is different from like changing yourself or conforming. So yeah, I just biding my
I was
time.
single for like 5 years. It was a while, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, I had a lot of flings, but
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's your sister who can't be single ever.
yeah. But I did it for a long time.
Yeah.
I did.
It's so liberating.
I did
It
it for
is.
a long time. I think other than the relationship
Sorry.
that I had, the last time I had an actual girlfriend was like 2014.
Wow.
I don't date a lot.
Well, and just once you're single for so long, like it's like you just kind of don't care anymore.
It's
Yeah.
Like
kinda
you're so
nice.
good being single.
It
Yeah.
is
lonely.
so nice.
It is lonely.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's why we have like one night stands
And best friends.
and best friends
And
for
best
sure, and friends
friends.
with benefits. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like you help for sure
Oh yeah.
with the
Yeah,
being
yeah.
single thing.
Yeah.
Like having somebody to talk to all the time and having a best friend and
Yeah.
Yeah.
having somebody to spend time with.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't, like, I don't know.
What-
Dating is
What sites do you guys use now?
I'm on Hinge and Facebook dating.
Facebook dating works.
Yeah.
I like
We
Facebook
like Facebook
dating.
Stalk 'em.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think I like Facebook dating the best, but I think I have the most luck on Tinder. Like I weed out the douchebags, and I've somehow like find these like cool good dudes.
She
on
does.
Tinder.
I do not do good with Tinder.
I'm on this 35 and older page, but not to date.
Okay.
You're lying. Are you
Like on
seriously
social media?
it?
No, on Facebook for real.
You really
Oh, okay.
are?
Yeah, I don't talk.
Is that like a singles page?
Yeah, I don't talk to anyone. I just love reading the posts
Oh, you
because
observe?
you have
Oh
like
my
these women that are like, you know, strong, feminine, like,
Oh yeah.
here's my criteria, and it's like always ridiculous. Like,
Oh,
what-
so me?
no, like what you just said to me is normal,
Yeah.
but like, you know, they have like these like stupid criteria. So I'm like, okay, boring. And then I come across these guys that are always like, I'm such a nice guy. I don't get why women don't like me. And I'm like, because you're a pussy.
It's so
And I get
sad
more
and true.
joy reading that shit than actually being like, hey, can I DM you? And then like every once in a while, like a really super attractive girl will be there. And I'm pretty sure most of them are fake. But then like
Yeah.
All
there's
the
like
guys get on it.
500 comments. And I'm
Yep.
just, the whole time I'm thinking like, God damn, you guys are so fucking desperate.
They look so
my God, I
dumb.
know.
It's so bad.
I know.
It's like, stop doing that.
Well, yeah. Those I've heard of those pages on Facebook, and I feel like they all date almost like incestually, like they've all dated each other.
Yeah.
And they all have stories about one another, and they all just like keep dating each other, like find new people to bring in. And you're right, like once somebody new comes in, I think we went on one of those groups one time a while back, like right before you met.
Did you go to Club 90?
Oh, no, we never went to, no.
We
You know
went to
what?
Club
I fucking
90
love
just for
Club
fun.
90.
I love Club 90.
Are you
They play
really?
good
Yes.
music? Yes.
For dancing?
The crowd is like so
Absolutely.
diverse. Like there's like
Yeah.
cowboys and gangsters and nerds and hot people, and like it's like so every type of person you could.
But we've
ever
never
possibly
done like
want.
one of the
No, we've never done-
activities or whatever that they do, or like the
I
get.
think you're talking about that singles page where the guy that was running it like ended up going to prison.
Oh,
Did you guys hear about that?
No.
Oh.
Can we talk
No.
about it?
No, go for
Yes.
it.
Okay, so he ran this singles page on Facebook, and it was huge. It was one of the bigger ones.
yeah.
And he did like a bunch of parties, and he would put a bunch of events together. And I can't remember what his name was, but
P Diddy.
he did. He got fucking similar, seriously, because he was kind of like the ringleader of like this singles group. So like people looked up to him, and like he was always putting all of this shit together, and he like had a good career, and he had his life together, but he was fucking raping these girls.
Oh my god.
It's like Nexium. He's like, I'm the ringleader. And if you're in my group,
Oh.
I get to fuck you.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And so one girl,
know
she
about
was
this.
pretty young. I think she was like maybe 21, and he's like in his 40s. But she finally came out, and she went and had she went to the hospital the next day and did the whole kit, and then she went to the police, and then I think like 7 other women came out, and
Good for
he's
her.
in prison now.
Good.
Yeah,
And this just happened like within the last 6 months that he
Really?
finally went to prison. Yeah.
God, I
Who's
live-
running the page now?
I
am.
don't even know. Predator. No, I don't know. I think it just kind of went away, and then
Wow.
maybe other people are running it. I don't know, but
Probably
I
turned
think they
into
actually
something different.
changed the name of it.
Yeah.
And then other
like
people
Safe
started
Zone
running
or
it.
something.
Yeah, for real.
For real.
This is a safe
It's okay.
space.
Yeah.
Fine.
If you go on there and you see like the main guy's name is Jeff, it's really me. He's like, hi, my name is Jeff.
I'm Jeff.
Jeff, I like to be choked.
I've recently discovered that I like being choked.
I think you're onto something.
No, those singles pages though are so stupid. Like looking at some of the posts, because people are so fucking desperate, and it's like,
Or sensitive or dramatic.
oh my
It's
god, or
like,
sensitive or dramatic.
I just feel like if like for me, if I'm gonna like commit to dating someone, even if it's like a friends with benefits situation, like you have to make me laugh. Like at my core, I'm a funny
So
person.
important.
But I'm also very inappropriate funny person. Like I will joke about everything. Like name a topic and I'll drop a joke
There's
on
so many
Yeah.
times that I've been like, Sean, did you just say
it.
that?
Yeah. And now I'm rubbing off on
Oh,
her.
now I
Oh my
push
God, I bet.
limits, and everybody's like, did you just say that?
Oh my gosh.
No. Do you remember what you said at the haunted house?
No.
something about cerebral palsy.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
Sean, and I was like, good God, you really went there, and the lady was so offended.
Did I say something like, "Do we get a discount
Yes.
on a ticket because I have cerebral palsy?" And she
Yes.
just looked at me like,
You're like,
Yeah, and you're all, am I going to
Okay.
be okay to go into this on it?
"Oh yeah," because there was all the flashing lights.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Now, disclaimer: nothing about people with cerebral palsy.
No.
I actually have
You
a.
just like to get reactions.
I actually have
Oh, yeah.
I actually have a funny, like, it's not even a dating story. So I can't remember what dating app service it was, but I connected with this girl and like we talked for a while and then it just fell off.
yeah.
And
As they
then someone was like, "You need to get Snapchat," and I was like,
Ugh.
"I need to get Snapchat." And so I just started
So
adding.
how many dick
people.
pics have you sent?
None. I don't do. I actually don't do that.
Good for you.
You want to see it? You got to come open up Pandora's box.
That's all we get.
That's all we got on Snapchat.
So anyway, I'm like adding all these people, and then this girl responds. She's like, "How do I know you?" And I was like, "I don't know." And then like we started talking. She's like, "Oh my God, you're so funny." And then again, like we figured out how we connected, and she's just like, "Are you like a comedian?" I'm like, "No, but like I would like to be one."
But I could be.
She's like, "Well, tell me a funny joke." And I was like, okay. She's like, "First thing that comes to mind." And I was like, "I wonder if my dad would love me more if I had Down syndrome." And she fucking blocked me, and I've never talked to her again.
Oh my god.
Maybe not a great opener.
I already broken the ice with the conversation, though.
Oh my God.
Oh.
So
He likes that, those uncomfortable moments.
I
and
do.
I'm like,
I really
Okay,
do.
so kind of along those lines, there's this page. Everybody knows about it, but it's like the "Are we dating the same person?"
Yes.
page.
yeah.
Okay.
Those are hilarious.
Oh, they're fucking ridiculous. I have such a love-hate relationship with those because I'm like so entertained, but I'm like, you guys are fucking pathetic. Like, just because he ghosted you doesn't mean he's like the worst dude on the fucking planet. But anyways, someone posted a message thread that they had with this person that they had matched with, and it was like, he had done this like cheesy pickup line and she was like, "Oh, cute," like blah, 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 whatever. And then his next one was like, "I didn't know if I should go with that one or if I should do the one of like, here, smell this rag. Does it smell like chloroform?" And I was like, that's fucking hilarious.
That's a good one.
And she was like, "This piece of shit." And I got
Everybody
on.
gets offended
Oh my
so
God, I know.
So easily.
I got on and commented and I was like, that's fucking funny.
Like, take a joke.
Yeah.
And
And you're like, "But no, seriously, have you ever smelled chloroform?"
yeah, but really though, like it smells crazy. But no, and then someone commented on, like, replied to my comment, and they were like, "I thought it was funny too," and I was like, "I think that maybe
Girl,
we're the
call
problem."
me.
Yeah, for real. Sounds like we could be friends.
So-
But I thought it was funny. I just think those pages are so fucking dumb. I'm like, God.
There's a lot of
I mean, they're
sensitive-
great for like the real issues, like the domestic violence and like
Yeah.
you know, sexual predators and stuff like that. But all this other random shit that women are posting about, like, this guy stopped talking to me after a day of hanging
You're
out.
ugly, girl. Like,
It's because you are fucking boring. Like, he does not want to talk to
many
you
reasons.
anymore.
Could
Yeah.
be.
You're all, I can tell you why.
Let me tell you,
Yeah.
because of shit like this. Look how fucking sensitive
You're
you
like,
are.
Shay's like 1-800-JENNY-CRAIG, bitch.
Well, and then the girls that have such high expectations,
Yeah.
but really you look at them and you're like,
I know.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I feel like that's
like,
me.
honey.
This isn't
know.
necessarily like a dating story, but this is a true story. So at my core, I love to fuck with people. I find it really funny. And I have this awesome gift where you won't know if I'm doing it or not. Like, I can
Okay.
keep a straight face the whole nine. So me and a bunch of friends got done golfing, and we decided to go to Nacho Daddy downtown.
Okay.
And we sit down, and the waitress comes up, and she's a pretty good looking waitress. And then there's like this huge party of people behind her too, like next to our table. And they're like, my friends are looking at the drink table, and I'm just like, how do I fuck with this girl? I'm like, got
It's
it.
your love language.
I'm like, I got it. So they're like, can we have a drink menu? And she's like, okay. And like, she brings drink menus, and I just look at her and I go, so I'm like a half chromosome away from Down syndrome, and I've never drank alcohol. Like, what would you recommend?
Oh my God.
And she's like, I might need to get the manager. And I'm just like, okay. And
Oh my God.
then they start laughing, and she's like, are you fucking with me? And I'm like, yeah. And she goes, oh, you had me good.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
So
my
then-
God, that's me. I'm so gullible.
So then, like, she's like, "Are you fucking with me?" She went like this, and I was like, "Oh, it's okay. You can swear. Like, we're good." And like that was the thought process. And so, you know, she comes, gets our order, and then she turns around and she starts talking to the big group, and it was her whole fucking family. Heard the whole conversation.
Oh my God.
And my buddy's like, "Are you like embarrassed at all?" I was like, "Fuck no, that's a
Oh,
badge of
yeah,
honor."
You do not.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, hello, sir. I'm your son-in-law.
Oh
Or,
my
or
God.
I've done one where like, kind of same deal, like, because we usually, not usually, but we sometimes go out to lunch after golf, and so me and one of the same guys, we went to one of the whiskey bars downtown, and he wanted like this special whiskey, and so the restaurants are like next to each other, owned by the same people.
Okay.
And so we went into one and they didn't have it. We come walking out of there, and the door guy flamed up homo.
Okay.
And I'm like, whatever, like, you're cool. So we walk up there and I was like, "Hey, it's our first date. What do you recommend?" And he just looks at me and he's like, he knew I was fucking with him. I was like,
He's like, no, you're not.
"You got a good radar there, guy."
Works both ways.
And then we sit down and the waitress comes up and she's like, "What would you like to drink?" And I was like, "Can I have a Coke, but can you put the fizzies on the side?" And she's like, "What?"
Oh, I like that one.
So,
I
mean,
would be like,
I do with everyone.
no,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
I have to have a funny person. Like, if
Yeah.
you can't make me laugh,
What's
this
the
is never
point?
going to
Oh,
work.
yeah.
It could be like a fucking 10 looks wise, standing next to a dude that's like super average and hilarious. And I would take that every
Same.
time.
Same.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I
It's so important.
I had to like develop my funniness though, because like long time ago I was married, and then I got divorced, and then immediately got into a relationship. And the
That's
girl
usually how it works.
right, and the girl I dated was like a jokester too. And I remember one time we're like at dinner at her parents' house eating, and her dad's like something about her job, and she's like, "I don't know, I think I'm just gonna quit and be a prostitute." And I looked at her, I'm like, "No." I'm like, "No, I like you too much."
Oh my
But I didn't like develop that till later on, you know.
Oh my God, I love
That's-
it.
And her dad's like, "Yeah, I think you'd be great at it." And I'm like, "What is going on?"
Here.
That's where she
car
got
drive
it from.
home. You're
Yeah.
like-
Oh, for sure. It's been passed down a generation.
Yep.
Right. And then anyway,
I love that.
That's amazing. I like to like I'm kind of a jokester too, and so like, and I think I'm fucking hilarious.
You are?
And thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
Like on dates and stuff, they're like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Well, I just quit stripping like a few months ago, and now I'm like a billing manager." And they're like, and I'm like, "I'm just kidding."
Some guys are probably
calm
like, yeah.
Oh, for sure. I'm like, "Look at me. Come on. Clearly, I was never a fucking stripper."
they're like, "Were you Diamond at Trails?"
And I'm like, "Oh my God, yes."
You recognize me.
"Are you Barbara on OnlyFans?" "I actually subscribe to you."
Oh my God, I wish. I need to fucking start an OnlyFans.
We were, talking about that.
Would you both do one?
Fuck no.
No?
No. I'm not, it's more that like I'm so worried that my kids would get on because I have older kids and like
I would do
Well-
feet once.
you
I
what?
do my feet.
Your feet. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
There's no face with that.
It's true.
We came up with a funny one.
Oh my God, tell us everything.
What was our funny one?
So this is before the podcast and one of our funny conversations, and it was right when when you got let go from one of your jobs. And I think you were still in Colorado Springs, and I think I just randomly called you. And we were talking, and I was like, "Well, you know, if this doesn't work, you can always do OnlyFans." And she's like, "Yeah, like what would we call it?" And I'm all, "2 nugs in a jar." She's like, "Well, what are the nugs?" I'm all, "You poop in the jar and we'll sell it to people."
Oh hell no.
and then she's like, "Well, I'll sell my bathwater."
Yeah, I mean, okay, and people would fucking buy it.
I know.
People would probably buy your shit too. Let's be honest, but like, I would rather do that.
There are all the kinks out there.
Different
There's a
strokes,
kink
man.
for everyone.
Different strokes for different folks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna set up a booth at what are they? The fucking
Like an expo.
no, like the fair. And I'm like,
Yeah.
choke me for $5.
Oh my God,
Fair.
yes.
Do you know how many
Yeah.
people you would have
At the fucking
paying
fair,
right
right?
next to the pigs.
Some guy walks up. Well, what's your name? He's like, oh, I'm tiny. And he's like big. And he's like, I'm like,
You're like, I love it, Daddy.
harder.
Oh my God.
I'll let you spank me for 20.
Oh my God, maybe that's what we should do. We should set up
sorry.
me all fucking night. We should set up a booth and we're like, I was like, what was that?
A spank me booth.
Yeah.
Is this a pre thing for tonight?
I hope. Fuck. That'd be nice.
That'd hurt.
I mean,
It's amazing what can happen when you get wet.
that's so true. I'm like a fucking faucet, so.
So what's your freakiest sex stories? I know yours.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Squirty McSquirterton.
Oh, you're a squirter?
I am a squirter. Discovered it out of nowhere. It just happened one day and I was like, oh, cool. And the guy that I was with loved to do it.
Oh, yeah.
The thing about squirting is if you do it too much, there's a point. Like, and you dry out. And you,
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I'm like, only a couple times do that.
Oh,
And
they
then-
probably feel like winning.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But he
Like
went
a
and bought
badge of
like
honor.
special sheets after that because he loved doing it so much. And
Are they
he's
like slip and slide?
Yeah, I know. I
they're
was
like
trying to
waterproof
Oh, okay.
a little bit.
They're all
Cause
plastic.
yeah, pretty much like a fucking murder scene. I'm like, cool.
Karina's all breakdancing like that Australian chick. She's on her side.
That
Oh
was
my God.
hilarious. Oh my God.
That's so good.
I don't know. Like squirting isn't crazy. A lot of
That's
women
my
do.
thing is like that I'm so like open sexually and like open to do shit in the bedroom that like I don't look at it as like a freaky.
I don't think squirting's freaky. One of my
No.
ex-girlfriends was a squirter. I thought it was the greatest thing in the world. I was like, what?
Yeah, dudes do for sure.
You're like, what is that?
It's uncontrollable, honestly. Like I can't control it. If you hit it just right, like,
Yeah, it's
I
a
can't-
rainbow.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
And the men are just like hearts in their eyes, just like, oh my God, look what I did.
They're like, you hit the bullseye
Yeah.
from
for real.
across the room.
How far does it squirt? Like a little Nerf gun?
So,
Kind of. I mean, it depends. Like I've had times where I'm like, holy, sorry. Didn't mean
It's like
to do that. Yeah.
He like gets up. He's like missing a tooth. Like when you shoot the things
real.
at the
For
carnival.
real. But like I said, like I never knew that I could do it, and he just like hit it just right, and I was like, "What the fuck just happened?" He's like, "You squirted," and I was like,
I squirted.
"Oh, okay." And you always apologize. You're like, "Sorry," because it's like it's messy.
see, so
But it does feel so good. It's like
it's
it
crazy.
amplifies the orgasm.
yeah, I had never squirted until
you
I think it
told
was
me.
last year.
Yeah, you told me you were
And-
so excited.
Oh, I fucking called Karina.
Like right after, like she's driving home, she's like,
And I was like, oh my God, you're never going to guess what happened to me. Like, and she was like, seriously? I was like, yeah, it was so crazy. Like,
She's like, welcome
I
to the
feel,
club.
yeah, for real.
pretty much.
I feel like such a big kid now. Like,
I needed to get in that club. I'm only in the Queef
It's
club.
They have
the
to
Queef
hit-
Club for fucking real.
Oh,
Oh,
fucking hate.
Goddamn
Oh.
worse.
Tell
When
your-
that happens, you're like, let me just preface what just happened here.
you need to tell your story because
Oh my
that
God,
was
I can't
so
wait to hear
good.
it.
Because
You tell me.
no, I don't. I wasn't there, but I always tell her like what I, when we discuss in text, like the more you're open, the better the content, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
So
We
she,
don't hold back.
Yeah, so like she comes screaming in and like telling me this story. She's like, "You would not believe it. I queefed for the first time." I was like, "We're gonna talk about it on camera." And she's like, "No,
Yeah.
no."
People love that episode.
And
oh,
then-
like, oh, the Queef girl. I'm
Sure.
like, cool, I'm the Queef girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, thank you.
Well, no, and then we get on, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm not going to talk about the queef thing, and I'm like, so what's new? And she's like, well, I queef, and I was like, oh, game on here. We go. Go ahead and tell your story.
It's nothing special. I mean, I queefed
It's
in
a
front
queef.
of my husband, yeah, and he was like,
Were you guys fucking?
it was after.
Oh, well, yeah, because
yeah.
they don't get, especially like
Mm.
doggy style. And then like once they pull out and it's like just the gaping hole and you like move, it just is like
That air,
That's
man. That air.
game over.
Here's a good joke
Here's
for you
the queef.
guys. What's the difference between a gay guy and a refrigerator?
The refrigerators and too
Horrible.
when you pull out the meat.
That's right.
See, you guys get along just fine.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job.
Knew that one.
Oh my god. Yeah, I think every girl is queefed.
It is. And that's the thing is like if you're with a dude who like fucking understands the assignment, then it's like fine. They won't even pay attention to it.
Well, that one guy that my spanker guy, we had been fooling around doing stuff. He
Oh my
stopped.
God, please
and
tell me
he
that you queefed in his face.
He was
Yes.
spanking me with the paddle, and every time since I was like, I would queef. And afterwards, he's like, I thought it was so cute that you tooted. I was like, I wasn't tooting. I was queefing. Like, there's a fucking difference.
Cute little baby too.
Yeah. And I was like, dude, come on.
There's a kids movie where the wife toots in front of the husband. He's like, oh, cute too, honey.
He thought that's what I was doing, and he fucking kept going. Like,
He's like, watch this magic trick.
spank.
Oh,
I was wondering where the paddle came from.
it
Like a kit that you carry.
It was from his shower, like a bathroom
paddle.
shower thing, and he
Scrubber.
like, yeah, tried it. Oh, sorry, am I being too loud?
No, you're fine. You're just piercing my eardrums.
Sorry, loud. Yeah, other than that, it was my whip that I brought.
You like carrying
Yeah.
a bag full of shit?
Oh yeah, she's got like a
Well, and he
fucking.
has-
So yeah.
Yeah,
dude,
he had all the straps.
She's like,
and
it's in my
stuff.
purse right now. You want to see?
like a bowling bag. You're like on a bowling team, but you're
Well,
on the.
I brought
on the
the
sex
whip
kink
'cause
team.
he didn't have a whip.
Karina, I've
but-
never been whipped.
No,
Oh,
I will bring it next time and we can try.
We'll try it on
Thursday.
I
Thursday.
think you'll like it. Oh, yeah,
Thursday,
I'll bring it on
Thursday, Thursday.
Oh my
Bring it on
gosh.
You like
guys.
ask them before. You're like, hey, do you have this? No, I've got this.
You have like a
We've-
checklist.
We've had a discussion about it. That's why, like, with
So
the
intrigued.
kinky
Oh.
stuff like that, like I have full on conversations
There-
about it. I'm like, this is what I'm okay with. This is what I'm okay
Yes.
with. What are you okay with?
So
Like-
with this particular guy, she like sent me a fucking picture. He had the straps like up ready on the bed. He had like all this shit fucking laid out. It seriously looked like some 50 Shades of Grey shit.
And I was so excited.
Oh, she texted me and she was like, "Babe, look at this. Oh my god." And I was like, "I am scared."
Do you remember the days though, like when you're in a long-term relationship and like the guy just slips his dick through the boxer brief,
Oh, I'm on the butthole.
through the boxer brief. He's like, fine, let's just do this.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
I am all about a good setup.
I see, and I am like, I fucking love a good quickie. Like I am down for a good
You
quickie.
do.
They're fun.
Oh, they're
Quickies
so
are
much
fun.
fun. Quickies are the fucking best.
You walk in and he's got like a Dexter setup. You're like, game on,
No,
motherfucker.
oh no,
That's-
seriously,
that's
like
me.
that's what it
Yeah.
fucking reminded me of. And then she told me the next morning, she was like, "Yeah, it was like 3 hours," and I was like, "That just makes me fucking sick." Like
3 hours?
yes,
It was 3 hours of like
Weren't you like
foreplay
chafed or, like-
and well, like we did a whole bunch of stuff. Like there was a
Oh.
lot of foreplay. There was the
Wow.
whipping. There was the
But
paddling.
3
There was like
hours
the
is
tying
so
up and then
excessive.
blindfolding and then we ended with.
Would you play fucking hide and seek too?
I know.
I mean,
Marco.
kind of. there were butt plugs involved.
What?
oh, she's like a little kinky freak.
It was fun. And yeah, it was
little
3
sex
hours.
demon.
I
over
do have
here.
a butt plug,
No.
and it's fucking awesome, and it's so cute too because it's got like a jewel,
Jewel,
at the end.
yeah.
yeah, it's really cute.
She's like me. We're like, no to the butt.
Oh no, like if it comes to like if anybody wants to try to stick their dick in my ass, I'm like, you can fucking leave. Like I have a gun, I will literally shoot you. Do not get your dick anywhere near my ass.
But a bedazzled butt plug.
But a bedazzled butt
Welcome.
plug because it's cute and it's little and but I think like I like
Karina's
butt
like,
stuff
it's
a
a
little
hole,
bit.
just fuck it.
Yeah.
Totally.
She's like, there's this one, there's this one, there's this one, there's that one.
And you want to get really kinky, there's the belly button.
Oh, we've probably done it all.
Yeah.
I remember
What's the BYU one where they're the it's got a name where
Soaking?
dudes are like fucking girls' armpits. It's called
Oh, yeah.
the Joseph Smith.
no, it has a fucking name. I'm gonna think of it and I'll say it on Thursday.
The Angel Moroni.
Oh my gosh.
No,
I've never
it's
heard of
seriously
that.
yeah. I
I've
can't
heard of the
remember what it's
soaking.
called.
We just call it Paul.
We need to Google it.
You do need to Google it.
But I don't.
It's
I
just
don't
funny because
know.
you look
I
so
am anyway.
innocent. Like you just have this very classy, like
Totally.
look.
No, but that's what
Totally.
Shan has told me that too. She's
You
like,
really
they
do,
never
though.
expect that out of me, which is even more fun.
Well, because like when
sure,
I
for
say that she like dresses like this and shit, it's like on a daily fucking basis. Like she will come and pick me up. She's like, "Hey, I need to go to the store," and I'm like, cool, let's go.
You're in
And
sweats.
she'll like legit. She's dressed like this. I come out in like a backwards hat with like mascara like smeared down my face with my gray sweatpants that aren't even cute. I've had them for like 20 years. A hoodie
Crusty
and my
jizz on my stomach.
seriously and Crocs.
Yeah.
And I'll get in the car and I'm like, "Hey, babe." She's like, "You look fantastic." I'm like, "Likewise,
You
babe."
too. She always looks.
Oh,
Some old
and
lady
she just-
walks up.
She's
How old
not
is your
even
daughter?
for real. She's like not even ashamed of me. It's so great. Because I look like a fucking homeless person.
God, no, you don't.
But that is like my style, like through and through. I am a very
have very different
chill-
style.
Yeah,
Nothing wrong
I'm
with
very
that.
chilled. You guys will see on Thursday for sure, because guaranteed she's gonna look like a fucking 10, and I'm gonna look like a 2.
Well, I usually come straight from work when we record, so I'm dressed up.
But you act like that's not how you dress all the time.
No, you're right.
There will be times
I
she's
do.
like, "I dressed down today," and she still is like so
in-
put together, and
She's
I'm
in
like,
Gucci.
No.
I'm still like, I'm like, okay, well, I also dressed down. Weird.
Guess what? Didn't go to work today.
Yeah. When her like dressing down is like maybe once every couple of months, and my dressing up is like maybe once every couple.
But what's like dressing down for you? Like hoodie and jeans?
She doesn't do hoodies.
No?
I don't do hoodies. I do.
She
I'll
does
do
sweatshirts, like
I'll
the
do
crew neck ones.
jeans and
A crew neck.
crew neck t-shirt.
But she still has makeup on, and her hair's still perfect, and she's got cute shoes, and
She comes proper.
What do you?
Yeah.
What's your day job?
she's an executive assistant.
Okay,
Yeah,
then
I'm
I could see
executive
that.
assistant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That fits.
Your bosses ever try to get?
No.
No.
No, her bosses
I've
are
worked
awesome.
for my boss's family for like 20 years.
Do they know about your podcast?
They do. I've
Yeah.
told them not to listen to it.
Yeah, but they're super supportive though.
They're
like,
very
they
supportive
are
of it.
So awesome. Yeah.
But I'm like, yeah, you don't want to hear that.
They're like, Karina, we never knew.
Yeah.
Oh, he knows.
Oh, yeah.
He like we've worked together for so long. We do like these big fun Christmas parties, and I'm always getting myself into some kind of trouble.
Yeah.
And he's always like, Karina, was it wild? And I was like, yep. He's like, wouldn't expect anything else other than that from you. I'm like,
For
cool.
real.
And for that, you will never move up in this company.
No.
No, I love where I'm at.
Sorry, I have to pee.
Do you have to pee?
You want to pause?
Well, what time is it? Because we also need to.
End it.
How long do you guys usually record for? How long have we been recording?
We go about an hour.
An hour and 10 minutes?
Yeah, we should. Well, we're close to wrapping up.
Yeah.
Okay,
just
I'll
have
wait
some-
then to pee.
I have some videos. We always do a video segment here.
Okay.
You want to play the first one?
Oh,
This is like my ideal relationship type stuff.
I love this
I
couple.
love them so much.
This shit cracks me up.
Oh, it's fantastic. And they are, like don't get pissed off at each other, and there's like no anger, and like it's so fantastic.
So cute. I just always think
And
of the
his
amount
laugh.
of cleanup.
Oh, I know. His laugh is amazing. Oh,
The fact that he hit that.
What the fuck is in the balloon zone?
I want to know
It can't be paint.
too. Someone had to have asked.
I think they've had a video on it before where they tell
Yeah.
you what's in there.
Yeah, and how they clean up. Like they do like the sped up like cleanup videos of them doing it. They're so awesome. I love them. That's like goals right there.
Play the next one. This is good.
She's so excited. With his snoring.
Fucking accurate. He was right. I didn't sleep.
All right.
That is
Oh my god, that's amazing.
These two I like a lot too.
I don't think I've ever seen them.
It's a British couple,
Oh, cute.
and he's always fucking with her.
No, get away from me.
Oh
my God.
Yeah, don't like
My ex-husband had like a compilation of videos of him scaring me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
yeah,
cool.
I know, but then he never sent them to me, and I was like, "Fuck you."
I got a couple of the funny dating one websites. Oh yeah, these are good.
I'm so blind.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Karina's
yeah.
blind
Oh,
as
Me
fuck.
too. It's just
My
really blurred.
glasses.
I'll
She
be
just recently
teasing.
took a bicycle to the eye.
Scratch my
Oh,
cornea.
I heard that.
What?
Yeah. You were trying to like get it out of a truck or something and gotcha.
So just keep scrolling down. Like they rate these. You're gonna have to. Oh fuck, he doesn't have a mic anymore.
Boo. Is it because we stole it?
Yeah, we've never done a foursome.
Ooh.
You're
First time for everything.
I'll post this up and anyway.
Yeah.
But it's like all these ridiculous profiles of like that list we talked about.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So like that one's like you need to make $80K a year. I'm like, people don't even make like
See, but that's kind of like me. Like, okay, it's 6 foot and taller, but mine's like 6'2" and taller. Tattoos, they're definitely a plus.
She likes
Drives a fast car or motorbike now.
dominant daddy.
Low
That's for
key
me.
involved in illegal activities. I mean, wouldn't be mad about it.
I think what I'll do is I'll save because I'll post this like during the episode, but then I'll save it and we can like go through all these too
yeah,
perfect.
yeah, for sure.
on Thursday.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Hey.
Yes, that's a really good idea. I love that.
What's the next one? Now I forget what I put. Oh yeah, we're not gonna be able to read that.
Yeah.
So scroll down because this one was like funny as fuck. Keep going. Keep going. You'll notice it. It's a girl with one arm.
I was reading off some of my messages
Right there.
on the fucking one that didn't record.
Oh yeah.
So
What, some of the messages you get from guys?
hold on. Hands,
yeah.
hands down, the best catch on Tinder. Face 10 out of 10, body 9 out of 10, personality 20 out of 10, arms 1 of 2.
Hey, at least you can have fun.
Yeah.
And hands down the best catch on Tinder. That's fucking amazing.
cute.
Oh,
So-
she's super cute.
So no joke, I missed the post off or the mail guy. He like knocked on my door and I was like, I don't ever answer my door. I'm like, I don't know you.
Oh, right.
So he left like the note like, hey, come to the post office. And I'm like, okay. So I went the day they buried President Carter. So it's closed.
Oh.
So I went the next day and I'm thinking like, because now it's like probably good 48 hours between I got the knock and the letter to when I went and picked up this piece of mail. And now I'm thinking like, oh my God, they're after me. I felt like a meth head. I'm like, who is after me?
Who is this?
Why do I need to sign for this letter? What the fuck is going on? So then I go down to the post office and like,
Like HelloFresh or something.
yeah, one of the girls, I'm like, damn, that girl's smoking hot. And like, she kept like looking over and like, there's this long line and I live over in Mill Creek. So
Okay.
we have the Murray Library and there's just a ton of old people. So,
Yeah.
you know, they're like, oh, we need help mailing this.
I know exactly what one you're talking about.
So I actually end up getting her and like, she's like hiding her right hand. And I'm like, what the hell? And then she like goes up and grabs it and it's like a claw, but it's like just
the
two
two.
fingers.
Oh.
And I'm like, what the hell? And then she turns around and she's got like this nice booty. I was like, oh, I'm going after that.
Like, I could get a
fuck your right hand. I'm good. Let's go.
claw. She could just me.
Anyway, what it was is,
A butt plug.
Yes.
or just hold a soda.
Perfect.
No, what it was is I ordered, like the soda streams.
Oh yeah.
So I ordered the CO2 bottles.
Oh, yeah,
And I
yeah.
ordered a pack of 3, and I guess one of them blew up. So they're like, we can't deliver this. I'm like, well, yeah, no shit.
Oh, fucking boo.
Anyway, I was like, now I have an excuse to go back to the post office. They're like, do you need to mail anything? I'm like, nope.
Like every day you're showing up. I need stamps.
Stamps. Yeah. Be a good excuse.
I'm like, I need the Claus phone number. Oh, man.
Love it.
Cute.
So anyway, we'll wrap this up since you have a date.
Yeah, fuck. And it's so goddamn far away, so.
I think I need to be choked again before you guys go. So,
Well, obviously. We'll just stand in line and do it.
Lee, you could.
He's like, no, I only want Karina.
Lee, you can have a shot too. You can choke me if you want.
Yeah.
I'll make sure to bring my whip on Thursday.
Oh,
Oh my God,
Nice.
yes.
I don't know.
And I'll show you guys the butt plug. I won't clean it either.
You put it in your mouth.
Yeah.
Nice.
I won't clean it, and then I'll just wash it off in my mouth.
Nice.
You're like poop.
This tastes like shit. That's so weird.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for coming on. Thank you for reaching out.
Thank you so much for
Yeah,
having
thank
us.
you
This
for
was so much
having
fun.
We'll come on Thursday, and then
Yeah.
what was that? Oh yeah.
Yes. Our podcast.
Where can we find you?
So we are on Spotify, iTunes, iHeart, and YouTube, but obviously it's just audio until we link up and you show me the ropes of doing video stuff. But it's a Not So Secret Lives podcast, and we're also on social media at not_so_secret_lives on Instagram, and then Not So Secret Lives podcast on Facebook.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you guys.
Oh, and on
Thank
TikTok.
you.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's just Not So Secret Lives.
Yeah.
Follow us.
Follow us.
Woo.
This was so much fun.
Oh my God, this was so much fun. Thank you for having us. Thank you for
course.
letting us plug and do all the things and
course.
talk about all the fucking nonsense.
Okay. Well, we will see you guys on Thursday then.
Yeah, we can't wait.